Good morning, students. After the chapter, the third level, today we are going to start the next chapter. We are not going to start the chapter like the enemy or should we are the mummy. Today we are starting the next chapter, that is on the face of it, written by Susan Hill. First of all, we will discuss about the author. Susan Hill, her complete name was Susan Elizabeth Hill, and she was born in the year of 1942. The date was 5th Feb. About her death, the death is not sure when she was died, but it is estimated that after spending 78 years of her life, she got dead. The date of her death is not sure, but I am telling you after 70 years. Okay? And first of all, we will discuss about her life. Her movies. There are some movies related to Susan Elizabeth Hill also. First movie was The Woman in Black. Second was Angel of Death. And you know, she was from England. It means she was an English author. She was an English author, and she was awarded with Somerset Award. Somerset Award, which is known as England's best award. Like in America, you know what is America's Oscar award also. Like that, Somerset Award, which is considered the best award of which is given to most famous or because most renowned celebrities, and that is known as Somerset Award. In the year of 1971, she was awarded with Somerset Award. Okay. Now we discuss about the chapter on the face of it. Here in this chapter, we will find two characters. Number one, the first character is a young boy. His age is about 13 or 14. His name is Derry. What is Derry's problem? One side of his face is burnt with acid. उसका एक तरफ का चेहरा एसिड से जल गया है, एक तरफ का पूरा चेहरा. That's why he is suffering from inferiority. वो inferiority से feel कर रहा है अपने आप को. He doesn't like anyone's company. He avoids other people. He wants to live alone. He wants to live isolated. किसी की कंपनी उसे पसंद नहीं है. Number two, and the second character is Mr. Lamb. Who is Mr. Lamb? An old person, aged person. But Mr. Lamb, he is the owner of apple garden. Mr. Lamb का एक apple का garden है, and he is the owner of apple garden. Like Derry, he has also some physical impairment. What? One of his legs was made of tin. Once again, I am telling you, one of his legs was made of tin. One of his legs was made of tin. If we read this statement, who is Mr. Lamb? Mr. Lamb is the owner of apple garden, and one of his legs was made of tin. What do you think about reading this statement? Is sir, here was is wrong now, because legs is not singular, this is plural. You are thinking so now, but you are absolutely wrong, because first rule according to SVC, subject verb conjugate or subject verb agreement. After one of, this is important rule for English, after one of, the noun which is used is always plural, not singular. What is one of? Legs, plural, but the verb is always singular. Repeating once again, after one of, the word which is used, especially noun, it is always plural, but the verb which is connected with the noun is always singular, not plural. Okay. Mr. Lamb, who is Mr. Lamb? The owner of the apple garden, and he has also like physical problem also, as one of his legs was made of tin. His real leg was blown off in a blast. उसका जो real leg था वो blast से अलग हो गया था. That's why Derry and Mr. Lamb, they both are same. Derry has a little bit talk with Mr. Lamb, and after talking to Mr. Lamb, he finds someone different person. जब Derry Mr. Lamb से बात करता है तो उसे कोई अलग ही इंसान नजर आता है. अलग कैसे? Never in his life someone talked to him so politely or so sympathetically. Derry से उसकी लाइफ में आज से पहले किसी ने इतना प्यार से बातें नहीं की जितना प्यार से कौन कर रहे हैं? मिस्टर Lamb बातें कर रहे हैं. That's why the talks of Mr. Lamb will have a great impression on the life of Derry, and instead of living alone, instead of living separated or isolated, he will try to change his life, and he will start liking a company of other people. Now we are starting about chapter. This is a play featuring an old man and a small boy. This play is a conversation. It features a conversation between a young boy and old man meeting in the farmer's garden. Farmer means who is farmer? Old man, यानी पहले वाला. The old man strikes up a friendship. The old man starts up a friendship, the boy with the boy who is very withdrawn. Withdrawn means not willing to talk or not interested to talk. In this story, we can see the boy who is daring. He is withdrawn. It means gumsum mein khoya hua hai. He doesn't want to talk anyone. And defiant. What is defiant? He is not obeying anyone. He is not obeying anyone. किसी को obey नहीं कर रहा है वो. What is the bond that unites the two? What was the bond by which they united? Scene first. This is a play between a young boy named Derry and an old man named Mr. Lamb, who is the owner of Apple Garden. The scene has been taken from Mr. Lamb's garden. There is occasional, sometimes sound of bird song. Sometimes the sound of bird song can be heard, and trees leave rustlings. Rustling is moving. Derry's footsteps are heard. Derry's footsteps can be heard as he walks slowly and tentatively. What is tentatively? With great alertness. Through the long grass. He pauses, he stops and then walks on again. He comes round a screen of bushes. Suddenly, he comes to a large group of bushes, so that when Mr. Lamb speaks to him, he is close at hand and Derry is startled and Derry is surprised. So what is the story about? One thing, do you know, students, Derry wants to live alone. That's why he always tries to find out a place where there is no one. Derry ऐसे जगह ढूंढता है जहाँ कोई नहीं है, और Derry एक दिन गार्डन में चला जाता है. And the owner of the garden was Mr. Lamb. जब डेरी ने बाहर से पीयर किया, द गार्डन वॉज एम्प्टी. गार्डन क्या था? खाली था. उसको लगा गार्डन में देयर विल बी नो वन इन द गार्डन. गार्डन में कोई भी नहीं होगा. लेकिन इट वॉज इल्यूजन, ये उसका भ्रम था. व्हेन ही एंटर्ड इनटू द गार्डन, ही फाउंड देयर मिस्टर लैम्ब. एंड हु इज मिस्टर लैम्ब? द ऑनर ऑफ एप्पल गार्डन. हु इज मिस्टर लैम्ब? द ऑनर ऑफ एप्पल गार्डन. There are two characters. First is Derry, second Mr. Lamb. Who is Derry? Derry is a small boy, young boy, whose one side of face was burnt with acid. जिसका एक तरफ का चेहरा एसिड से जल गया था. It means physically impaired था वो. Second character is Mr. Lamb, who has also one leg made of tin. It means artificial leg है उसका. As his real leg was blown off or double leg off in a blast. One thing I want to make it clear, जिसके बारे में बच्चे नहीं जानते. What? There are two words in English, OF or OFF. They are both are prepositions. What is of? This of is used in possessive case. Possessive case, when there is little bit possessions, like son of Sardar, daughter of Sardar, and this of is used when one thing gets separated from other. OTHER. The meaning of this of is, it is used in possessive case, and second of or double H. The right pronunciation of this word is aw, not of. The right pronunciation is aw. A second of, when one thing gets separated from others, it means जब एक चीज दूसरे से क्या हो जाती है, अलग हो जाती है, तब ओ डबल एफ का यूज करते हैं. 1 minute. Okay, students, now we are studying. Mr. Lamb, mind the apples. What is the meaning of mind? Mind has a number of meanings. Mind means take care. कि बेटा take care the apples. Derry, who? What? Who is that? Who is there? Derry was startled. Derry was surprised. He thought the garden would be an empty place. There would be no one. But he found there Mr. Lamb. Who is Mr. Lamb? The owner of the garden. Here, mind has two meanings. First, mind means to want, but second is to take care. But the right, according to me, the appropriate word should be here, to take care. Mr. Lamb, Lamb is my name. Mind the apples, take care the apples, बेटा. उनका apples का ध्यान रखो. Grape apples, grape means sour. ये खट्टे apples हैं. Those are wind falls in the long grass, and because of the wind, they fell in the long grass. You could trip. Here, trip means stumble. Work properly, otherwise you will stumble. टकरा के, है ना? Avoid hitting. Stumble means hit. कहीं टकरा कर गिर मत जाना. Dairy, I dash 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 dash. Therefore, I thought this was an empty place. I didn't know there was anybody here. Dairy is startled. He is not sure what to say. Dairy कह रहा है कि I thought this place would be empty. I didn't think there would be someone in the garden. Mama, beta. Okay, next. Mr. Lane, that's all right. I am here. What are you afraid of, boy? That is all right. Mr. Lane is giving like some sympathy or like soothe also. He's soothing. He's giving sympathy to Dairy. He's not too afraid. Dairy, what does Dairy say? I thought it was empty, an empty house. Dairy says to Mr. Lane, I thought this garden would be empty like an empty house. Mr. Lane, so it is. Since I am out of here in the garden, it is empty. Until I go back inside, in the meantime, I am out here and likely to stop a day like this, beautiful day, not a day to be indoors. Mr. Lam is saying, yes, I am alone, I am in the garden, that's why my home is empty. And whenever I will visit to my home, garden will be empty. And Mr. Lam, what does Mr. Lam say to Dairy? It's a beautiful day, it's a wonderful day, what a nice day, what a pleasant day. It is not a day to be spent living indoors. Dairy, panic is frightened. I have got to go. Mr. Lam, not on my account, not because of me, beta. I don't mind who comes, mind is care. I don't care who comes into the garden. Everyone is welcomed in my garden. The gate is always open. Most important question for board exam. The gate is always open means the gate of Mr. Lam's garden is always open for people. They can visit any time. They can spend some time living there or be talking with Mr. Lam also. Only you climb the garden wall. Dairy, angry. You were watching me? Dear friends, the gate of Mr. Lam's garden was opened. But Dairy, how did Dairy enter into the garden? By climbing the garden wall. By climbing the garden wall, Dairy entered into the garden. Mr. Lam, I saw you, but the gate is open. All welcome. You are welcome. I sit here. I like sitting. Dairy, I had not come to steal anything. Dairy कह रहा है मैं कुछ चुराने नहीं आया. Mr. Lam, no. The young lads means boy. The young boy is still. Scrum is taste. They come here to taste the apples. You are not so young. Dairy, I just wanted to come into the garden. Mr. Lam, so you did. Here we are then. Dairy, you don't know who I am. Hey, Mr. Lam, you don't know who I am. Mr. Lam, I don't know who are you. You must be a boy. 13 or so. Your age must be 13 or 14. Dairy, not 13, 14. But I have got to go now. Goodbye. Okay, students, the remaining part we will discuss tomorrow. Thank you.